Hi, I'm Dr. Melanie Davis for WhatTheyAreAsking.com. This week's top vote-getting question is, how do I build my endurance? Now, because I'm not with the person asking the question, I'm not exactly sure what kind of endurance the person is talking about. So I'm going to give sort of a generic answer and hope that that answers this person's question. If we're assuming that the person means endurance during sexual intercourse, then issues of general fitness come into play. If you can't go up a flight of stairs without getting out of breath or walk quickly down a sidewalk, then odds are your endurance isn't going to be very good when you're in the bedroom. So the first rule of endurance in sex is to be in pretty good physical shape outside of the bedroom. Now, if the positions that you like to be in during intercourse require any kind of agility, you might also want to work on some flexibility at the same time, because part of being able to sustain any activity is not being uncomfortable, especially if you think of things like, let's see, if you're holding your body up on your arms and your arms aren't strong, then there's a limit to how long you're going to be able to be in that position. Now, another issue to consider is, what do you want the endurance for? Is your endurance window, say, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, an hour? There are kind of different levels of endurance that people are talking about. Let's say that you're a person with a penis and you're worried that you're coming a little too soon. So you're talking about endurance in terms of being able to enjoy sexual activity before you have an erection, before you have a climax. One of the best ways to address that, and we call that premature ejaculation, would be ejaculating before you're really ready to, would be to masturbate, practice masturbating, and gain a sense of learning when you're going to reach that inevitable climax. So masturbate just to before the point where you're going to climax, and then back off. And that way you learn about your body and what kind of stimulation it takes and when you're going to climax. Then when you're with a partner, you can reach that point of near inevitability and then back off, change positions, maybe throw in some oral sex instead of just some thrusting behaviors, or any other kind of stimulation that will bring you to orgasm. So that will build your endurance in terms of having more time before you ejaculate. There are also issues that some people have of maintaining an erection. So one of the things that can build your erectile endurance is to have something like a cock ring. I'm going to open this up here so you can see there's different brands. Sometimes they're made of metal, some are made of leather. This one is made like a jelly ring, sort of. And what you would do is have an erection and put this around the base of the erection. And what that does is it helps prevent the blood from flowing back into the body, and you maintain some rigidity. So in terms of the endurance of your erection, a cock ring can help you with this. There's also a handy little trick with cock rings. If you have a partner who doesn't want you to go in quite as deeply as you normally could go, you can stack these rings to act as sort of a bumper. Now, let's say that another issue that you have is if you're, say, a woman, a female-bodied person, and your endurance is such that you just can't keep going and your partner wants to keep going. Well, there's some issues there too for female-bodied people. Dryness is often an issue, so you might want to get yourself some lube. There are water-based lubes, there are silicone-based lubes, there are natural lubes like olive oil. Don't use any oil-based lubes with a latex condom, of course, but other than that, feel free to play. If you use something with silicone in it, that will have a little bit longer lasting usability for it. So for endurance in terms of comfort, that will be helpful for you. Everything about sexuality that makes a good sexual encounter is maybe not going so much for the goal, go for the experience of being either by yourself, enjoying the activity, or with a partner and enjoying how your partner is enjoying it. So if you're thinking of endurance just in terms of hanging in there as long as you can hang in there because somebody says that it's good to stay in there for a half an hour to an hour or more, well, forget that. Throw out the rules. Enjoy what you and or you and a partner really enjoy. Forget about trying to last till the cows come home. Just enjoy what you're doing right now. I hope that helps, and always tune in to whatthey'reasking.com for more answers. Bye-bye.